Go ahead and grab it. You don't want that. You got your pants? Alright, go ahead and grab a seat for me. Sit down. Sit down. There you go. Put both feet in there. Why did you decide to tense up on us and stuff like that? You don't know? Did you know you tensed up on us and tried to pull away? Huh? You did? Well, what made you do that?
Natural instinct.
Natural instinct takes over?
Yeah.
Alright. You hang out for me. Watch your knee. Basically what happened is the guy was asleep in the handicap zone. We contacted him. He's sitting here. His left hand is on his left, behind his left leg. I couldn't see it. And I called him up. He stood up. I told him to turn around, spread his feet, put his hands on the back of his head. I said, do you have any weapons? And he didn't answer me. He kind of did that 1,000-yard stare thing. So I called Juan over so we could go 2-on-1. And as soon as we started handcuffing with this right arm, which is the one I had, he started resisting and trying to pull away and stuff. So
But you said if he had a weapon, and then
yeah, I asked him if he had a weapon.
And then it was like,
That's when he got froggy?
Yeah.
So he thought he had a weapon. After we had him handcuffed, I said, do you have a weapon? He said, yeah. And I said, where? And he said, right there. And he looked down into his left pocket, which was the side that was kind of hidden from me when we came up here on his left side. So
Did he have anything?
No,
No.
he didn't have anything.
Just playing
He
with
had
the
a belt
idea in
on
his
him. He's under the influence of something. I'm not sure what
Drugs. I don't smell any alcohol.
It's drugs.
Um,
I got a call at the front of the store saying there was an intoxicated gentleman up here. And so I went to the front, and he was sitting on the bench. Noticed he didn't have shoes on or anything. At that point, my assistant came up and said he had dropped his keys in the parking lot. So I went into our asset protection office and noticed I had a gentleman that was still working that night. Went and approached him. The gentleman got up and started leaving the building. I could tell he was really wobbly on his feet. So we just kind of followed him outside to see what he was going to do. He attempted to get into a green Volkswagen Bug, which obviously did not belong to him.
Where about?
Right over in the handicap
Oh,
spot.
okay, right over here nearest.
And then he tried to get into this green vehicle, and at that point he was so wobbly, we asked him to sit down before he fell over and somebody hit him with the car. So he sat there, and it was within about a minute you guys showed up.
Hey, man, what happened before we got here?
I don't know, like the whole thing. And friends tell me all this. Cuddle ties to me or something.
They cut all ties to you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember sleeping in a handicap stall over here?
I did not know that.
Did you see us drive up?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you know we were the police?
Yeah.
Yeah? How did you know we were the police?
It looks like a cop car.
Okay, did you see us in uniform? Okay. Well, you stood up, turned around, put your hands on top of your head when I told you to. Yeah? I mean, you followed my commands there. I just don't understand why you decided to try and resist us. We were just trying to make sure you didn't have any weapons on you.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. If I knew what was happening with me and why I did what I do, I wouldn't be doing what I do.
What do you hide on, bud?
Not the Xanax.
Xanax? How much have you taken? Two Xanax?
Yeah.
Okay. What does Xanax do to you?
Shut up, please.
Nobody's behind you.
Xanax kind of makes you feel... You slur your words like this and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Does it make you hallucinate at all? No? Well, who are you just talking to behind you? You just said, shut up, please, and you looked behind you. All right. There you go. Watch me, buddy. There you go. I'm gonna close the door here. He said that he took two Xanax, and obviously it's modified his behavior a little bit. Yeah. So we'll take him for disorderly and obstructing.
For the police department, we have a volunteer organization called the Explorers. It's for kids aged 16 to 21. They can volunteer with us and go out on ride-alongs. I'm the lead advisor for it right now. I was an explorer when I was young. It was how I decided that I wanted to be a police officer, and it was the best experience I ever had. 440 impulse stress rate, 40 miles. We just got a call of some lewd conduct up in north central Spokane. We're going to head there now. Apparently there's a male and a female outside on a lawn, and they are having sex. So we're going to go see if we can locate them and see what's going on with them tonight. We're supposed to be right up here around the corner. Hi!
Uh-oh.
Are we getting, is that the cops? It might be the cops. Why don't you go ahead and pull your pants up? Where are your pants?
Wow, really?
What's wrong?
I'll be right here.
Yeah, why don't you put your pants on there, partner? Do you have any idea where you're at? I'm at my friend's house. I don't know. Okay, what's your butt sitting on right now?
Grass.
Uh-huh, which means what, probably?
Somebody's yard.
You're outside, maybe? Yeah. Okay, pull your pants all the way up and then have a seat there, partner. Where's your shirt?
Excuse me, but I don't understand why you're...
Where's your shirt at?
I don't know.
Okay, why don't you put that shirt on for right now?
I'm a little bit confused.
You and me both. Put that shirt on.
Well, it's not exactly my shirt.
I don't really care. It's a shirt, so let's put it on.
What? Why are you here?
Put the shirt on. Just leave it right now, partner. Just put it down. All right, now
No.
sit your butt down.
Please. Sit down.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys are outside, and you're having sex, obviously.
No, we weren't having sex. We thought this was.
Really?
No.
Okay, so you tell me what you were doing then,
Well, we were cuddling.
Making out a little bit.
Yeah, and making out.
without clothes on.
Well, no, I had.
Yeah, you didn't have clothes on.
So are we getting in trouble because we?
Well, you tell me. You think it's appropriate to be out here naked cuddling in somebody's front yard?
I thought this was wasn't this your house?
That was a couple streets down. You know?
Somebody call and.
Well, yeah, obviously somebody called and complained.
Well, you know what?
Go ahead.
I apologize. I didn't know I came here. I came over here and I have seriously, if I offended anybody,
Mm-hmm.
then I will absolutely leave. I didn't know. I just thought we were hanging out. Like I have no intention to hurt anybody or to offend anyone. I apologize.
Okay. So what were you guys cuddling without your clothes on?
No, why are you doing this to me?
Because it's a crime to be naked in the front yard doing what you were doing. That's why I'm here.
I was not naked.
I don't think that's really up for debate because we kind of saw you naked. So, what in the world is going on tonight?
Well, I met somebody down the road with a couple of friends. We came down here. I met up with her, and we were making out, and here we are.
Mary, you've never met Craig before tonight.
No, but we were just talking and cuddling.
Well,
But here's a problem why people called though. You're cuddling without your clothes on. You were cuddling without your clothes on. That's why people called and were concerned.
Yeah, you're right. I was somewhat I guess it wasn't.
Cubby, how about the
He
physical?
was just saying that clothes got wet. That's why they took their clothes off.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That stuff happens.
Kind of explained to her that he said he only lives a couple blocks down.
Okay.
I guess they just got the best of him, and they didn't quite make it that far.
All right.
we started 3 houses down.
And you worked your way all the way here?
Yeah.
So did you like take off a piece of clothing every house or what?
No, they
Tell
turned
me
the
how it
sprinklers
happened.
on down there.
Okay.
And then we walked down the block and ended up here
So when did the clothes come off?
at my aunt's house.
So you guys were naked, walking down the street all the way here?
Yeah,
So when did the cuddling part start?
right there.
No cuddling until here?
Oh, no, it started down there. It ended up closer here.
So the foreplay was like 3 blocks away?
No, 3 houses
3
down.
houses. I gotta give you props, man. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Yeah? So foreplay for 3 houses, you get here. What's so special about this spot?
The sprinklers were on.
Oh, dry spot.
Dry spot.
Dry spot. You can't do it when it's wet.
No, we could. But the clothes had to come off because they were so wet.
Alrighty. Here's the deal. Y'all been very polite and cooperative. I appreciate that. We're not going to take you to jail. We're not going to cite you. We're not going to do anything. Y'all done taking your clothes off for the night, please?
I can't believe I did. Embarrassing.
So, what'd you learn from all this?
How idiotic. Well, obviously, I do not want to be rolling around with no shirt on or anything with anybody.
That is a good lesson. Grab your guys' stuff. Get out of here.
Really?
Yeah.
Bye, Craig.
See ya.
Come on, Mary. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I wish I was not myself.
Go, Mary. Go.
Later.
Keep walking, guys.
I like being a police officer in Des Moines because it seems like anytime you turn on the news, you're always hearing about the bad things of the world. And at least with this job, you feel like you get to make somewhat of a difference. Might be a little difference, but when you go home at night, you feel pretty satisfied with the work you've done, and you feel like you made the world a little bit better of a place. Well, we're getting called to some sort of dispute or disturbance. Apparently, officers were out here a little bit ago dealing with a white male. We're not sure if he's suicidal or not, but he was spotted out in the parking lot with a pocket knife, waving it around, showing it off to people. And I think he's threatened the apartment manager. Sounds like he's got a lot of issues, so we're going to go see what his problem is and see if we can't help him out. What building does he live in?
Number 75. Apparently, the last time he was out here, he was waving a pocket knife around.
At who?
The manager
At
was
Grace?
Yes.
Okay.
He supposedly has some mental issues and is possibly off his meds. So,
Okay. Okay. Let's go upstairs and knock on his door.
Brian, police department. We're here to help you. We're here to help you, buddy.
I'm having what?
What's going on? How are you
I'm
today?
just living like everybody else.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're having some issues.
I'm upset because the manager says that she's going to evict me to evict me.
Why is she gonna evict you?
Okay, I told her she had nice hair, so she says that's sexual harassment.
You told her
I
what?
told her I liked her hair, so I guess she considers that sexual harassment.
Oh, okay.
Just like in the Muslim countries, you're not allowed to talk to women.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
allowed to talk to women here.
Okay.
Just like I can't talk to Pam either.
Okay, we got mobile crisis coming out to talk to you.
Well, I don't want to talk to them.
Okay, are you suicidal
Because
today?
no, I'm not.
You're not gonna hurt yourself
Nope.
or anybody else?
Nope.
Okay, let me ask you this. Were you out in the parking lot earlier today?
Yep.
What were you doing out there?
I was going to Hy-Vee.
Going to Hy-Vee. Anything else you want to tell me about you were doing when you were out there?
Not really.
Did you have a weapon in your hand?
I had a pocket knife. You're doing that.
You had a pocket knife in your hand. What were you doing with it?
I'm looking at it because it wasn't mine. Someone gave it to me last night.
Were you threatening anybody with
No, I
it?
was just standing there looking at it.
Was there anybody else out there when you
There
had
was
the
some
pocket?
guy next to me, a tall guy, making fun of the short guy. Saying how some guy 50 yards away might get hurt from looking at my knife there. He was just messing with me. 'Cause
Gotcha.
You know how it is, how that would be.
Officer Vanderwerf, did you say we had a witness that saw Brian threatening people with it or no?
They said he was waving it around.
He was waving
I was
around.
doing that. I was not whipping it around.
Do you have the knife now?
I have the knife now.
Oh, don't reach
I'm
for it,
not
don't reach
waving
for
it
it.
around.
Don't reach for it.
They can lie. You can
Just
I
answer.
wasn't waving it around.
Do you have the knife on you?
Yes, it's in my
Oh,
pocket.
okay.
It's a talking knife.
Put your hands behind your
I
back.
was not waving it around, man. Okay.
Where's it at?
Right back pocket. You want it? You can have it.
It's not in this one.
I was not waving it around because there's nobody waving around that.
Alright, hold on.
The hell? You got a search warrant?
Hey!
You got a search warrant out? You...
Get your hands behind your back!
What I do, man? You go to my car and have a search warrant. What I do? I didn't do nothing.
When we ask you to do something, you do
It's
it.
my room. You didn't
You
have
don't
a
get
search warrant.
froggy on
You
us.
didn't have a search warrant. What did I do, man? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, sir.
You want to make
Can
sure
you
that's
lock my
locked
door,
up? Yeah,
please?
we're locked up.
Yeah, no, like